Good morning. It has been a long time since I've done a vlog. As you can see, my kitchen is partially crazy, but partially gone. There's big empty spaces. Good feeling. I'm on a mission to eat the food that I have in my house. So I asked AI to put together a meal plan for me for the next 10 days. Well, it's less than 10 days now, so that we could eat up what we have instead of buying more food. And then, there's also less to transport in that sense. So that's what I got today. There's like one square hash brown that I don't even know where they came from, but we have it. Egg, salsa, feta cheese, lime. It's not normally my speed, but it's good. This is our packing pile. There's my giant load of laundry. There's blankets I don't know what to do with. And there is empty space. Check out that empty space. I've got a Ben here. He's hiding. So a lot has happened in the last couple weeks. We had pulled the trigger and decided to move to Nashville, and that, of course, domino affected like a ton of things. We did a yard sale for 2 weeks in a row. That was a lot of work, but it was so profitable. We made like a lot of money off of that. It's money that's gonna go like that, but it's money we needed. Josh just got home. He did a Spark delivery this morning, and he's about to go up and prepare his sermon and pray, because we're preaching at a church, or leading worship and preaching on Sunday in Bismarck, and just continuing to pack things and with the kids today. So it'll be good. We were able to go on a date last night, which was so nice. We haven't done that in a couple weeks. But because Josh has been mowing people's lawns, we have a friend that he mowed their lawn in exchange for babysitting. So that was actually really great. We helped them and they helped us. So, so basically we're right now at this present moment very much figuring things out as we go. We both feel we're on the same page, which is really cool, because there's been moments where we really didn't talk about it, but we just kind of kept going on like we were, and then we'd like talk, and it was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking that too. Like, so last night was one of those moments where we haven't booked an apartment or a house or anything, and it's like, it's coming time. Like, we're less than 2 weeks away, and some people would probably be freaking out, but there's just like, all I can say is there's a grace and an anticipation and a measure of faith involved in this, that we just feel like we are figuring it out as we go, and that's okay. There are places to land, so we're doing our moving truck, and with the moving truck you get a free month of storage, like in storage unit. So we actually are gonna, more than likely, we're gonna get there, unload it all into the storage unit, and then just go like stay at essentially a halfway house, which is like, you can do like extended stays at Airbnb. The benefit of doing that is that we don't have to have it all figured out. We don't have to do a deposit. We don't have to do a first month anything. It's just straight up the amount. And the amount is very similar to what I would pay for if I was renting. Both of us just kind of felt like we're not opposed to going the rental route, but we really feel like whatever we do needs to be temporary. So we are like nervous and like hesitant to lock into like a 6 month or to lock into like a 12-month rental situation, because we really don't feel like we're gonna be in a rental that whole time. One thing that we are waiting on, we know like December 3rd is when Riley had that dream, and I can't remember if I put that in this vlog or not, but Riley had a dream quite a few months ago now, and it was a very specific date in time, and the time frame was December 3rd. On December 3rd, in the dream, I had a baby, which we all know that is not actually, like, I'm not literally pregnant and not trying to be, but, you know, being pregnant in a dream that's, you know, a God dream can be very, it can be representing that you're like pregnant with something, you know, kind of like idea. So what we've been praying for and asking God for with this miracle house and like things like that, that's been what we've thought it meant. However, I mean, it could mean a bunch of things, but we're just believing that that's what that is for, and or some other miracle thing that God knows of. Because in the dream, December 3rd, when I had this baby, it was the Lord has answered. That was the definition of the child's name that I had. It was Eliana, which is also my niece, so it's kind of funny. But in the dream, I had a baby. The third baby was on December 3rd, and its name was Eliana, which means the Lord has answered. We're believing that on December 3rd, the Lord will be answering this prayer of ours for a miracle. Yeah, we just feel like we're supposed to kind of wait it out and, you know, just take things as they come and be content in the fact that we don't know all the answers. We've been advised by people who don't know us to do things that are not what God has put in our hearts. The people who do know us, the ones that, and that in the times with the Lord, we've just really felt this peace about walking into the unknown. Even as we've been packing and sorting and throwing away, oh my gosh, so many garbage bags full of just junk. Trash, I mean, literally trash. I just felt like, this feels so good to like get rid of things and be in a house that is almost empty. Am I weird for that? I don't know. Maybe it's like close to home or something, because we moved a few times growing up. But yeah, like the kids have been really good with it. There's been a couple moments where I think they felt a little uneasy. I'm looking at my son here across the room, because he's the one that, he's the one that I think feels more than others. So he's been feeling at moments unsure of things, you know, to be like, you know, did you get rid of my stuffy? And he's like so worried about that. And it's like, no, I didn't. But he's like just concerned about it. Come here, kitty. Get the cat. Yeah, but we're working our way through it. Josh has a conversation with somebody that we made a connection with today. We felt collectively that we need to wait until he has that conversation, and we need to basically wait until Monday to pull the trigger on anything, because there's a couple of sort of moving pieces that we want to wait to see what happens. So yeah, this is exciting. We earned a decent amount of money from the sales that I mentioned, but we also put a bunch of stuff on the side of the road that just said free, and people have been coming. They've been taking our stuff, which is amazing, because it costs money to you know, take things to the dump. So we're like, we don't want to go to the dump if you know, we've done it a couple loads, but if we don't have to take things to the dump, that's better, because yeah, it costs like, I think they do it like per pound or something. Any little bit of money that we can save and hold on to during this time frame is definitely best. You know, I mentioned on the money conversation, I mentioned just about trying to eat up what's in our house And it's actually been good. Like today I had that delicious egg thing with the salsa. I'm also trying to be very strategic so that when we get to Nashville, we have like max amount of like food budget that we have allotted for. We don't want to use up any food money ahead of time as much as possible because, like, for one, the cost of living is higher there, but for two, it will just really help alleviate some of the pressure of having to come up with, you know, food or this or that or whatever. So, like, I feel good about our strategy. We've been not eating out. Because I have a plan, we've been just like going with the plan, and it helps that we're doing paper plates and everything because, like the less dishes, the better. There was a while there where, like, probably for like a solid year, we were doing like basically 2 loads of dishwasher per day. And I was just like, ugh. So right now we're down to, it's like 1 load that isn't like crammed full, you know what I mean? So pretty soon that will even start to go away because we'll pack up, you know, some of our kitchen gadgets, but you don't want to pack those things too soon or else you start having problems. Josh just looked at me, he's like, are you talking to yourself? And I was like, no, I'm talking to the vlog. I'm like, I don't do that. I'm like, what do you think I do? Just like talk to myself all day? No, I don't do that. So yeah, Josh is headed up to do his Bible reading now. That'll be good. It's gonna prep for that sermon. And this next week is kind of crazy because there's a chance that I'll be going to Ellendale to do a songwriting workshop, but I'm waiting to hear back because the dates sort of changed, and the dates they chose, I'm not able to be here for that. But if they do Monday, Tuesday, I can be here for that. So I don't know. I'm not sure what he's gonna say. But also on Wednesday, I am going to Washington, D.C. It's like absolute crunch time right now because I'm going to be gone from basically this Wednesday because today's Saturday. So this coming Wednesday, from Wednesday through Saturday, I'm going to be gone all day on all those days because I'm going to DC for the Communion America. I'm representing North Dakota. I'm one of the intercessors and worship leaders. And then when I get back, we'll basically lead worship on like that next day on Sunday. Can't remember if Josh is preaching or not, but we're doing the worship. Okay, so Josh just confirmed that he is not preaching in town here. We'll be doing like a little promo. So hopefully we'll get some monthly partners from that. That would be amazing. Yeah, we're really excited. Like, we're feeling like the sky's the limit, which is a little scary. Like, there's like, it's like the sky is so big, you know? But also, there's only room to go up from here, and we just really are hopeful and excited about that. And there is the pressure of right when we get there, we need to be making income immediately. So we set up a situation where Steph is essentially caretaking and homeschooling these guys. And then so Josh and I can go out and like get work. And if it comes down to it, I really don't think this is what's going to happen, but if it comes down to it, we really can continue to do delivering just to pay the bills, if nothing else, especially if we're both doing it. I'm getting the salon today.
Mommy. I'm doing her hair. Hey, Mom. Especially Mom. I'm doing it.
Hold on.
And Ben's painting nails.
Ben's painting my toenails.
And they're gold.
As well. Because faith challenges that fear. And what the beautiful part is that when we have faith in Christ and He's deposited that, it will overcome all of your fears because perfect love casts out all fear.
It's painting time. Get it, girl.
I'm painting. That was just part of me painting.
You're doing a pretty good job.